something happy to you. RAYOMD. Got a brother feeling like Joe C. I call out my name. Tell me what you want to do. Oh, got me feeling like Joe C. On the beat. I call out my name. What? Tell me what you want to do with me. You got a man feeling like Joe C. Hey. What's going on? Y'all can see me through the thing? What's going on? What is going on? Oh. So, choices. The name of this is called Choices. What? What I say? Choices by choosing. Yeah. So, boy, this plot is thickening more and more. Every day I get another damn chance, a choice, another choice to make. Okay, so I'm still back at the ranch. So I told the people, because I ain't gonna say their name because you don't never know. Plus it's a political thing, so I really don't want nobody messing with nobody political affairs or nothing like that. So the company that the organization I should say um that I want to work for called me today. I said they emailed me over the holidays. I called today and talked to the site manager. So Philly is still in. Philly is still in. But the opportunity to stay in Pittsburgh is still there too. Working for the same company. Damn. So I may not have to leave Pittsburgh. Okay? Right. So I told him my situation. And I told him what I was looking at, like this is what my situation is. And the only thing is they don't have housing or they never did housing for anybody in Pittsburgh. They have always done housing for people in Philly. Cause I guess they got contracts with certain Airbnbs or whatever. I don't know how it's maneuvered, but that's what the thing was. So because of my situation and because that has never happened, they never had anybody have to get housing in Pittsburgh. They always just go by, people that already live here, already established. Okay. So since I told them about my situation and told them what was going on, and the reason why I'm conflicted is because even though my mother's an evil, ass. At the end of the day, my standards are high, okay? So I'm always honor thy mother and father, and thy days shall be long. Now, I ain't looking for my days to be long. That ain't the reason why. It's because it's a passage and it's a scripture in the Bible that I've always read and I've always used. So it's got to be a part of my standards and my scruples and just how I live my life. I always tell people I'm cussing Saul, but I'm a child of God. I am a child of God. And I know that. And that's the reason why I never I be worried, but I don't be worried at the same time. If anybody believes in God, you know what I'm saying. Okay? If you believe in God, okay, God got a better plan. He always got a better plan, right? And I put all my faith and all my trust in God because He always, I'm talking about without a doubt, may not come when I want to. When it comes, it's always right on time. Always right on time. That's the one thing I love about the God I serve. Oh, it may not come when you want. He might make you go through a little something, but it's all a part to me. This is just my opinion. I think that we all got our own crosses to bear, and God don't give us He don't give us too much. He said you can handle this. He said you can handle this. So, all right. Now that that's in play, they are looking, and they want me to help them look for housing in an Airbnb that's adequate. And they want me to also work out of the office that I'm already working out of, right? And they want me to start recruiting. This is after the first of the year. So the job actually don't start until the 15th of January. Okay? And there, can you hold on that long? I said, look, I hold on as long as I got to, because even though I know, that it's a whole problem with my mom, I just got this gut, and God is just telling me you can't leave right now. You came and you gotta stay because ain't nobody else here. Like, can't nobody else take care of stuff. So even though I'm not gonna be doing nothing with my mom directly, I already got the nurses coming in. I got a nurse coming in to clean. I mean, a care place coming in called Comfort Care. They gonna come and clean. They gonna do the bath visits. I got two nurses, RNs, that is gonna come in 3 times a week to check her blood pressure, check her, all of her vitals, make sure she's all right. There's an emergency plan in place. My mom don't even know nothing about this. There's an emergency plan in place that when something goes on and it gets down to the catastrophic illness where it don't seem like she coming out of it, they can still call me. I got a feeling though. I got a feeling. Okay? It's not a good feeling either. Um, but I don't think my mom going, you know, be long in this world. I think that God is gonna give her wings because she's so angry. She's so mad because she outlived everybody. My mother thinks that we all should be taking care of her for free, because she's the mother. But she definitely understands it, but she's just stuck on that. And we got to go back in the day, okay? Let's explain it because I think y'all all, everybody that can hear me or replays this has a loved one that is old or that may get old. Um, you have somebody who, when they live long like that, if if they ain't, you know, humble and pleasant, but meanwhile they crotchety, evil, mean, ignorant, nasty, and angry because they have outlived all of their siblings, okay? All of their first cousins, and their friends are going out like 40 going north, okay? So her friends is dying. She might got one or two friends still left, but they sick and dying. Um, she angry. You know, in 1933, it was still segregated. In 1933, they were still having to sit on the back of the bus. In 1933, black folks thought that the white man was right, and they lived under that regimen. So they have, what I want to say, they have thoughts, right, that are not like ours. Now, even though they was brought up and now we free and now it's not segregated and all of these other things, it still don't negate the fact that she was brought up in that era. You know? So she believes, let me get back on cam now because I'm rolled up. She believes, oh shit. She thinks that, that okay, let me get this right. Even though she was brought up in that era, my mother still was like, black power, right? But she is disgruntled and angry, and I think there's a little bit of depression in there. Cherry Berry, hey, girl, I still got that purse. Yes, I do. Hey, girl. Yes. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I took it to Puerto Rico with me. That's funny. That is funny. I still got it, girl. Hey, I still got it. Yes, I do. It's my beach bag. It's my beach bag. Just hanging, trying to stay above water. Right now, I'm living in my car, Cherry. Girl, long story. Yeah. But I ain't gonna hide it from nobody because this is real life. I know, right? I miss you too. Look, it was Bryce who said, Sugar, you need to come back. I said, I don't even have a lot of people, Like, I didn't even think anybody would like the real shit. I was gone for just a year. But, how you doing? How you doing? It is so good to see you in this chat. Girl, yes, and I love my purse. What you talking about? And everybody's always asking me, this got your name on it. I said, maybe it's where you get this from. I said, it's custom design. You can't get one. I swear. I tell everybody they can't have one. You can't get one. Where'd you get it from? Girl, yes, I still have it, and it's my beach bag. I still got it. And thank you. Because every time I see that bag, I think about you. You said, I'm going to make you that, and you sent it to me. You've been crocheting things for, I'm sure. Girl, do you see how they be crocheting the swimming suits and everything now? They be doing a whole thing. You said, you want me to tell them? Bryson, look what happened. You got people coming from everywhere because I can't believe it. I'm such a small little channel. A small little channel. I can't believe it. I'm just like, but I'm so humble, so grateful. You know what I mean? That even if anybody thought about me, and it don't matter. You know, Cheery, I've never been about clicks and views. I never cared about that. I always wanted small, intimate crowd. I never wanted it. I remember, y'all, this is so funny. I remember when shit was hitting the fan and they must have ended a live somewhere. And then all of a sudden the number shot up to like 100 and something. I said, ah! I said, don't be coming in here. And girl, I ended the live. Bryce, I ended the live so quick. It was like, that mug went from like 14 and then it shot up to 100. So I was like, no. It's bad enough that people hang out in the bushes. You know what I'm saying? But damn, tell them where you got the person and tell them you got the original and they got to get one. Yeah, I told them girl. You the stories I make up about that first child. I be telling them now the girl lived way far away. She was one of my supporters. She was one of my people that comes in my life. And y'all can't get one. I swear. I swear. I told them they had to pay a lot of money. I told them they can't have one. I said, y'all got to pay a whole lot of money. This came from way far. I acted like it came from another country. I swear. There's a whole story about that bag, a whole long ass story. 40 G's. I said she lived out of the country, far away. Somewhere. That don't make no damn sense for somebody to be that ornery. Don't want nobody to have what they got. Look, I seen this girl come in with a crochet hat, and it was gathered. You know what I mean? It looked like a flower all the way around. It was so cute. And I said, "Girl, that hat is cute." And she said, "I made it." I said, "Crocheting has gone to a new level, child. They making bathing suits and dresses all crocheted up. Have you seen them? Girl, they are selling. They are selling. You ought to market that. And you a crocheter." It is custom made. She made it for me. And it got my name on it. It say Sugar. It say Sugar. Girl, don't make me go dig in my damn suitcases and find the damn thing. I swear, I held on to this like I have moved like 1, 2, 3, 4 times since then. I said, "Dig on my beach bag. Give me my beach bag." That's a shame. That's sad. That's ornery. I should tell people, but I tell them they can't get one. I tell them you live in another country, far away. I gotta find it. It's in. I got a storage in Fort. Well, not really. I don't have a storage in Fort Wayne. My friend is holding my stuff in her garage. So when I get ready to move to my place, whenever that is, then I can go get it. Yeah, I still got it. That's the funny thing. I still got it. I remember when Cola James made me a mug that said boom, boom, boom. Remember, I used to say boom, 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 sugar delights. And with the knowledge that you like, boom, 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 come in my chat. Boom, boom, I'ma show you where it's at. Boom, boom, boom. Remember, I used to do that? She wrote me, she made me a mug, drinking mug. What do they call it? You know what I'm talking about. Remember that? Cola James. I remember when Cola James caught COVID. I remember when everybody was catching COVID. I was like, we got to do a please donate. Uh-huh. Yep, with the knowledge that you like. Come in my chat. Boom, boom. I'm gonna tell you where it's at. You wanna grow? Boom, boom. And now you know. That was when we was doing them grow streams. Damn, Cherry, we go back a little bit now. Shit. We go back. Praise Jesus. Yep, you never got it. I remember when Jackie XOXO, that was my girl. I still keep in contact with her on TikTok, on Instagram. Jackie had the worst case. Jackie almost died from COVID. That's why I was so scared. I was like, Jack, when she would call on the phone, Jackie, you all right? And she was, I'm so sick. And I was like, okay. And then she went back again and then she still had it. And I was like, oh my God, Jackie had COVID so long and she was so sick and she couldn't do her massages and she owned a massage business. And she said, girl, I don't even know how I'm going to pay the rent on it, because it was COVID. It was fucked up. And I remember doing a Cash App party. I was asking everybody to please Cash App her. She's about to, she got to pay the rent on her business. COVID's here, you know what I mean? Little kickboxing Jackie. Yeah. And she made out good. And she was able to keep her shop. I was like, thank God. She called me and thanked me 1,000 times. I was like, girl, no, I had to do that. I did one for Cola James. I said that she can't see her baby. She's stuck in a room. She's isolated. Who else said, first remember I did a Cash App party for her. Congratulating her on making her 1K. Oh yeah, she's doing real good. Jackie's doing real good. I was like, wow, she still got her shop. Look at God, Bryce. Like I be thinking, that's what I'm saying. I help. I don't hinder nobody. So look, in life you do shit. Ain't nobody perfect and ain't nobody running around here like no angel. I've did some fucked up shit in my life. You understand? Not to say that it's been all fucked up bad, but it's been some shit that I probably should have thought twice about. So when something happens to me, like such as living in my car, I say, well, okay, God, you got to chastise me first for whatever I did that was ungodly, and I got to accept the chastisement. So he's like, I'm gonna make you uncomfortable for a minute. Okay, you're gonna have to be uncomfortable. Now, it's if I'm having a conversation with God. So this is just coming from what I'm thinking. Okay, then he's talking to me, right? You're gonna be uncomfortable for a while, but hold on. This is not gonna last that long. That's what I get in my heart of hearts to tell me, hold on. This ain't gonna last no. And your story, right? Yeah, but Bryce, you took it right out of my mouth. He said your story is gonna be a testimony, so don't hide it. Say what's going on and let the internet know, whatever small amount of people, that this shit can happen to you. We are all, if we don't have a fat bank account, we are all just a paycheck away from being homeless in this era. Right? Ain't nothing but a minute. In this era, when I'm talking about older, I'm a senior. I'm 62. I'm considered a senior citizen. Right? But my black ass is working. I don't get Social Security anymore. There's a reason why. I don't like the fact that they cap your money and tell you can't make but so much. Like, I worked for that shit. Okay? All right. 28 years. No, I done paid plenty into FICA. God damn it. And SSI. So I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? All right. Y'all motherfuckers want me to wait till I'm 67 or whatever And then when you get on and shit, they want to tell you you can't make no more than $1,500 extra. Well, I don't know, cause sometimes I'm gonna make more than that in a month. Like that little punk ass $2,000 y'all trying to give me to live off on after I pay my rent, my car note, my insurances, life insurance, and renter's insurance, and then give me a little something, something. That money gone. Rent, car note, light, gas, and some toiletries. You understand? That's $1,100. Food. Add that in, that's about another $300. Gas. Your car break, like I need brakes right now. Like, and y'all gonna tell me I can't make no more than $1,500? I can only make $1,500 extra a month. So y'all only gonna let me live off of $3,500 a month. Sorry, but I'm used to making more than that in a month. Like, no, I'm good. Wait till I get 67, then y'all can't say shit. I got 5 more years to hustle. I don't want your goddamn Social Security anymore. Give it to me when I'm 67. Take me off that shit. It's capping me. Like, it's no. And then it's like if you make too much over, and it's like for every dollar you go over, the motherfucker sanction you for $5. So if I'm, these motherfuckers got the game twisted. I'm sorry. Fuck that. No. That's not gonna work out. What if I want to go on a trip? What if I need a new bed or some new furniture or whatever? So I went back in to nursing. Overnight, Alzheimer's unit, right? I worked that motherfucker. Then I went and got another job and worked that motherfucker. I ain't doing it. I said, no, I'm good. They said you made too much over. I said, good. All right. Well, I'll see y'all when I'm 67. Cause y'all ain't. Social Security got the game twisted. Only thing I need from y'all is my motherfucking benefits. Y'all can keep that money. Yeah, girl. Bryce, scratching and surviving. Living in the jungle. I don't know how to go. Ain't we lucky we got them? Good times, yeah. Yeah. I can't see how nobody can feed their child on Social Security disability, on SSI, SSWD, whatever the fuck they call that shit. Because after your first year on there or whatever, then you can't make no money. I don't get it. I feel like if I can find a sedentary job if I'm disabled, then I ought to be allowed to make that money. That's to compensate me for if I can't. So if something happens and I can't work, that money's there to supposed to compensate me. I paid for that motherfucking money. I worked 28 years and paid into Social Security. Why folk come, I can't get my motherfucking money. Now I got a 401k that I rolled over. Now it's been, that was 1990. Okay, it's been long enough. So I'm thinking I can cash that in. During the pandemic, I had like 4 CDs, so certificates of deposit. Good thing to get. But get it and know that in 5 years, you're not going to see nothing, right? I had one that was like 15 years I had to bust it. I was so mad about having to bust that one. I did the little bitty ones, and then I had to bust the big one. That's the only way I would have been able to survive. I wouldn't have had this car if I didn't get it. I had to get a down payment. I had to get a car. I mean, I was like, after the pandemic, I don't know how anybody else is. Was the pandemic in 2022? Am I crazy? Okay. After the pandemic, everything was fucked up. And it's still like that. And there's more homeless people and people living in their cars than ever before. People are choosing to do it because you can't do all of it when they ain't raising minimum wage. Look, these motherfuckers still got minimum wage at $7.25 an hour here. The people as individual companies are raising it themselves to stay in competition with everybody else. But the government has not raised it. It ain't nowhere. Google it and see if I'm wrong and tell me if I'm wrong. But they have not worldly they have not raised minimum wage. Ain't nobody making it off of $11 a fucking hour in a 40-hour week. You're not making it. Your first 2 hours go to taxes. Let's keep it real every day. Your first 2 hours goes to taxes every day. So if you work 8 hours, you're really only getting 6 straight pay. The other 2 is going to FICA and all the rest of the motherfucking initials on the goddamn paycheck. So you gotta automatically know, okay, if you make $1,000, you only gonna get $850. Cause all of that money is gonna go over there. And they're not giving us no more. What the fuck was Biden and them doing? Absolutely nothing. After the pandemic, nothing. They gave a stimulus check, right? 4 years, nothing. Everything has gone up. Eggs. That used to be like $1.99 for a dozen. Eggs is like $4-5 now for a dozen. Butter that used to be $2.99 and now $4.99. Everything's double. You go and spend $100 in the grocery store, you should come out with a pretty good, decent amount. Hell no. You spend $100, you coming out with 5 meals, if that. And I mean struggle meals. I'm talking about a pot. You know what I mean? Stew, beans, shit like that. Stretching shit. Spaghetti, you make a whole bunch of it. It's cheap. You make it at whole well for a couple of days. People are living on fucking boiling a chicken bone and drinking the water from the motherfucking broth. Seniors have to receive senior care packages and shit and live off of that if they don't get no food stamps because they might have made $5 over too much. The economy's fucked up. And the world is fucked up. And our government is fucked up. These dumb motherfuckers is too busy out here saying, oh, we actually didn't actually put it into law that our symbol is the bald eagle. Bitch, what the fuck y'all worried about an eagle for? Okay, we all understood that the bald eagle stood for America, but y'all had to put it in place. What y'all worried about an eagle for? When there's people out here barely making it. Motherfuckers just a stone throws away. Paycheck to paycheck. And you better hope that paycheck stretch. And if you got a good gumption to put you about $20 aside, you might be able to be all right. Just set it and forget about it. But you ain't gonna make it in this motherfucker. Not like this. It take one person to work two jobs, right? So if you got somebody else, it's gonna be both of y'all income, and I mean, y'all might have to pick up another side hustle. I ain't knocking nobody. If they gotta go out and sell drugs, they gotta do what they gotta do. I hate that men, right, can't get good, decent jobs to take care of their kids and their girl, so they resort to hustling. And they try to do the right thing, and it don't never work out because they need that quick money, that fast money. And that's why they out here selling these fucking drugs. Cause they ain't got look, there ain't enough money. It ain't enough. When I sit up here and think about, like, okay, if I do this and I do that and I do this and I do that, and say for instance I get me a job that's gonna pay me $18 an hour, okay? Now I gotta think of, it's gonna cost me roughly about $1,200 to live. That's me single. 1 meal a day type shit, right? Because I got a weed habit. I got to have some weed, okay? So I got to factor all of that shit in. That shit, the math ain't mathing. Like, my fingers ain't adding up to it. Somebody ain't gonna get paid. Like, I might have to rob Paul to pay Peter. You know, rob Peter to pay Paul, and then Paul might not get shit for a couple months. Now give him a little something, you'll keep him off your ass. You see what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers don't know when the bottom drop out. You be like, oh shit. You be like, oh shit, don't you? Like, oh shit, man. These motherfuckers, you saying all money, these motherfuckers don't pick me up and be fucked up. Like, I gotta think of something else. It's like you always gotta have a ram in the bush. Like, shit ain't no joke out here. That's all I'm saying. If we don't start getting like them saying them Hajis and mingling and chingling in them and all linking up in one 5-bedroom house and everybody put their money in, you understand, and then do it like that, it ain't never gonna happen. My sister had the best idea, and that was for all of us to go to California and stay in one house. Everybody got their room and we all put in, right? But you know, because we dysfunctional ass motherfuckers, I was like, I know this woman and she living in her car. Oh hell no, but I get. And your mind was scrambling. You understand? Like, what the fuck I'm gonna do? You know what I mean? You, what the fuck I'm. That'll give you a fucking stroke. Like, that make you sick in the heart. Like, oh my god. You know what I mean? That just, oh yeah, it grips you. That's why I'm like, she caught me with my drawers down. Okay? I know it sounds stupid to say my mother caught me with my drawers down. Right? Let's just let that be that. But at the end of the day, when I look over everything, when I look it all over, all I come up with is that every act I did was unselfish. I gave up my beautiful apartment in Fort Wayne. I gave up my fantastic full-time, part-time, permanent job, right? Working for the same company. And I explained my situation, right? And they said, okay, we're gonna relocate you to Pittsburgh, but this is temporary. It ends after the election. I was like, it's cool. Okay, because by that time I'm thinking I might have my mother on a waiver program and everything will be fine, right? Guess what she said? I took care of you. and you should take care of me without having to get paid. Lady, I have a car note. I have insurance. I got shit I gotta pay. I can't do everything and be here at the beck and call every day when I have to work 12 hours. I need an 8-hour job and my DoorDash hustle. That keeps me going. Girl, I don't know how many times I have been down this same motherfucking road since the pandemic. But once I left out of Pennsylvania, moved to Fort Wayne, Indiana, there's the apartment 625 plus light. Bingo, bango, right up my alley. Nice ass crib. I had my own little patio thing out with the sliding door, child. I had the little island in the kitchen that, but I gave up my beautiful apartment. Shaking my head like, God damn it. But I did it for my mother. Fort Wayne's low. I swear. Their food is not even as high as I swear. I don't know, it's a little farm ass town, but it's quiet. They ain't got many clubs around. They got damn good food everywhere. You know what I mean? I got a friend that lives down there. Everything was everything. We were fine. They do block party stuff like real fireworks. I'm still in Pennsylvania. I was in Fort Wayne, but I moved from Fort Wayne to take care of my mother, and she's an asshole. I love her, but she's still an asshole. You can't pick your mama. You just gotta love them through their bullshit. Like, and I made a choice to do this, but I made sure she was straight before I left. Jerry, I'm strong in the mud. This is day 6. Yeah. Well, it's the 21st. What is that? Yeah, it's day 6. I'm getting more and more acclimated to it. I'm getting more and more comfortable. I got in that back seat, girl, and I get my sleep on. But the only way for me to get to sleep is for me to pray myself to sleep. And in my prayers, I ask God, keep me safe in this car, keep my car running, right? I'm grateful for this car. I ain't talked. I can't. I'm in survival mode. I know she good though, cause I set it up that way. See, she's better with the white folk and strange folks. She ain't good with her peoples, her daughters. And the one daughter done had 2 strokes on dialysis, legally blind. I'm telling you, one of them strokes had to be coming from my mother because she's worrisome. She's demanding. She thinks she's entitled. I tried to run something back at her like real shit. I said, Ma, the parent's supposed to save up for the child, not the child for the mother. She looked at me. Yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, Bryce, definitely. That's when she got mad. She said she would rather pay them strange people to come in than to pay her daughters, that's me and her other 2, to take care of her. And I'm trying to, she know. My mom is alert and oriented times five. She's always been hungry for money. She's always been a miser. And then we got to go back to the history of being abusive emotionally, mentally, and sometimes physically. hmm So when you get all of that in, right, and I still left my job and relocated, even though I was treated fucked up because of the standard. That standard I live on, man. Honor thy mother and father, thy days shall be long. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Don't turn your neighbor away when you got it to give today. That's where I'm at now. That cherry done came up with a whole scenario. Nah, baby, I got a membership at Planet Fitness. Matter of fact, I just came from there. Yep. I got a membership at Planet Fitness 24 hours. I go in there and I take my shower every day. Now I got off of work today at 4. So I went over there and took me a shower. Yeah. Look, YouTube, let me tell you something. I start looking at YouTube videos, and honey, they got all of the shit. They be telling you what to get, how to do it, and then some of these people, they what the fuck is that? They volunteered their own selves to do it. It ain't cause of no, a situation. They volunteered their own self to do it. They wanted the experience and the journey. Now, I will say, I'm interested to see how everything gonna pan out. That's why I want to share it. You know, Freckle Face gonna have her a fucking ball. Zero. What up, baby? Did you say? Did you like the scenario though? I like yours. It's honest. Uh huh. Like, as long as you know where to park. This is my sixth night here. Nobody's bothering me. It's by the river. And the signs up here say park at your own risk. You know, my friend Crystal was telling me. Mm-hmm. They said that she got 2 vans now. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. The more I share this testimony or this story with people, the more I'm finding out that other people have to do that too. I just got it in my mind that I think I need to be honest and tell my employer my situation. You know, it's real. It's something that really happened. Like this is really happening. It makes no sense for me to spend money on a hotel. I spend a lot of time in my car. When I'm recruiting, I'm in my car. Now I'm creating a database. I'm good. So when the campaign start up next year, they're gonna call me. And then I do my own thing. I still do DoorDash. I mean, I got a little account. I'm adding to it. Buckle down. I can't go eat no steak. I gotta eat McDonald's or get a Wendy's or eat some cheese and crackers or something. Scale back. It's only me. If I had a baby or something to worry about, man, it would never work out. Oh, but then if I had a baby, I'd have a crib. Oh. Here's the hit for y'all. They ain't got no shelters for single women in Pittsburgh. You gotta have a kid. And say, for instance, you wanted to stay at a shelter. You ain't got nowhere else. You ain't got no car. You got nothing. You gotta call them at like 5 o'clock in the morning and get on the list for the night. They only got 40 beds, so they could only house. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm positive. They got it for single women, right? But you got to call them at like 5 a.m. and get on the list. Now they got people. You should get your sister's baby. They all gone. Just about everybody left. When I left, well, before I left, everybody was leaving. Everybody was leaving out of Pittsburgh. Everybody. They leaving. They left because of the housing market. They help. And I'm going to tell you who else help. Salvation Army helps with rent, security deposit, and they'll even pay a couple months up for you. When I tell you Suge got this, like no other, I'd already researched the shit and I've already done it before. That's why I wasn't afraid. The first time I had got my place, I had to wait on the place. I was okay. I had hotels and, sometimes I would sleep in my car to save money. But I was good. And then that job came up in Fort Wayne, and I said I should do it. I should do it. And they provide housing in Fort Wayne. Now they don't give you permanent housing. Get that right. Let me get that right. ASAP. Period. That's why I said, oh, this is, look, and I'm in the Commonwealth. Okay? If I don't get a place, I can go down the area on aging and talk to an agent down there and get shit cracking. That's why I had to secure a job. I said, It was, look, when I say, as the shit was getting thick with my mom, and she started getting more and more arrogant, more and more ignorant, more and more evil, hollering. all of that. Right then, my mind was like, up. So it's like, okay, I got a job because the holidays came in. I was like, that's all right. Wait till this wheel starts squeaking. I done did too many motherfucking campaigns through this motherfucking whole Pittsburgh. Wait till this wheel starts squeaking. I already done called. Look, this is a place called Allegheny Links. I said, listen, I need some help. I work. I'm not on Social Security. All of that. I qualify for everything. I work. I'm like, I work. And I shouldn't be working. But when I explain to them that ain't enough, please pray. Prayers work. Because prayers look, the name of this is called Choices by, what is it? I forgot. Choice by Choices or something. Choice by Choosing. That's what it is. Options. Next one gonna be about options. I got a little bit of a minute left. Options. Always keep options. Always keep a ram in the bush. Thank you so much. Always keep a ram in the bush. Thank you, Bryce. Always know you have a plan B, A, B, C, and D. Not just plan A and plan B no more. Because they might drop off. Plan D and plan C, but choices. Have a chance to choice and choose. Put yourself in a situation where you can choose. If you got kids, you might not have no choice. You might have to bite the bullet, do certain things. And Bryce, a breakthrough is coming. That's why I'm like, immediately I said, okay, God, I can't do it. God, you got to take this one. Because the temporary job is over. I left the permanent part-time. That's over. Right? Money running out now. I got to go pick up something else. I got to do something else. And I don't want to DoorDash all day. And I'm like, all right, elections is coming back around. And usually it takes about maybe December, January, February, March. Then they start back up again. So I was fortunate enough to be able to go to an office and while they're not working, set them up. You know what I mean? Set the database up, put all of the information. It's very easy to do. Take my database, put it on there so they can call the people that I recruited for them, Kamala Harris's campaign, so they can come back out and work this one. I had 500 and something recruits. Like I had the highest in Western Pennsylvania. As a canvas recruiter, I had the highest in all of Western PA. So that made my reputation a little bit more better, Bryce, I'm a hustler, baby. You know who I am. I'm a hustler, baby. I've been a hustler. So I was like, okay, bid myself out, say, okay, this is what I got for y'all. They be like, yeah, please, can you do that for us? And they pay me. And I'm like, cool. But it's enough, but it ain't enough. So I'm like, okay, I got to think of something else to do. I got to get ahead of the game. So that's when my mind go to them wheels go turning and the moving and the turning and the moving. I am not a stranger to the struggle. And I'm just grateful to God that I don't have any children, that they would have to go through this. You know, it probably would be different. But when you're single with no dependents, you're fucked. Whether you're a female or whether you're a male. When they go to seeing x-rays of what the fuck is going on in my goddamn body, they'll be like, how's she? Wheels on the bus go round, and that's how that motherfucker be going. One be going this way, cheer, and the other one be going that way, and the other one be going that. Where I be like when I say my cutoff game is quick and my recovery is quick. That's God. That's God. People ask me, how can you dress a dead body? Because I've done that before, so a lot of times. They say, how do you able to do it? That's the Holy Spirit is working through me and has me do it. And I do it without feeling any kind of way. If it's a loved one, I do it, but then I break down afterwards. But while I'm doing it, I'm in that Holy Spirit just working through me to do it right. You know what I mean? Get it done right, make it look right, you know? Yeah. I think when you do good things for people, whether they appreciate it or not, whether they recognize it or not, when you do good things for people and you operate out of the gift of helps with compassion, and you're a person that is an empath, you feel other people's sorrow, uh, uh, and you exercise it, and you stay true to it. You may say some fucked up shit when you get mad or whatever, but at the end of the day, long as you keep doing that, long as you keep doing that, God is going to cover you. I'm a true I'm an example. I'm an example. That's why I wanted to share it, because I was like, if people know what I'm getting ready to go through, what's getting ready to happen, and let's look at these events as 2024 goes out and 2025 comes in. God got a blessing for me, and it's all over me. And I already know. He just said, just hold on. It won't be too much longer. That's all I keep hearing him say. Just hold on. Hold on. It won't be too much longer. So that's the thing that happened today. Lord, tell him what's going to happen tomorrow. But I'm going to come on here every day and keep y'all updated. And, watch me come up out of this. So the 21st was the first day. This is day what? 6? No, the 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th. This is day 6. Yep. Thank you so much, Cherry Berry. Thank you, because I'm getting ready to go too. I'm only doing an hour. Thank you so much for coming, Bryce, and even saying hi in the chat. Shout out to the people in the bushes. If I know you, you can always call me. If you don't know my number, hit me up on Instagram, or, put a message down in the comment. But please like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a blessed day. I got to go to work at 8 o'clock, so I'm going to get in the back seat about 10. And I done already took my sleepy time medicine, because it's getting ready to be over. But one love, y'all. Stay blessed. Bye. See y'all later, and thanks for coming.